Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we are back in all of the mods 10, all of them. Not one is not represented. I'm kidding. All right, so in between episodes, I really did a lot in here. So as you can see, we got this organized. These are all ingots. So just to let you guys know, especially over here where there's a whole lot of mob ones, I didn't make a lot of these seeds. If you look here, if we go down, where's it at? Probably went too far. Right here. All right, so you see here's the quest. You can see there's a lot of stuff that I still haven't gotten. So for example, these Azure Silver Seeds, right? One of the things, you see all of these tier 3 things that we could get. And it's a whole lot of different seeds. So when we get them, it's cool because I don't need to make that seed. And then it counts as a quest. And there's been a couple of times I've gotten a seed. The reward gave me a different seed. And then the reward for that seed gave me a different seed. It's really cool. So anyways. So yeah, this is, you guys have seen botany pots with Mystical Agriculture 1,000 times. But yeah, so I cleaned this up yesterday. I haven't even seen that in the stream. Outside of that, that was pretty much most of the stream. It's almost like I'm doing two separate things here. The streams I'm doing one thing, and in the videos I'm doing another. But one thing I kept up on was these guys, and these work out pretty well. And look at all of that steel we made using these machines. So yeah, we would get the coal coke. Throw it in the old steel macerator here. I put a hopper on there so I could do more. And then I would take that and I put iron in there, make iron, and then it would give me iron dust and coke dust, and then you put those together, and that's how we got all the steel. So, all right, so we are going to jump. I'm thinking we might finish this quest line and then take a break from this mod because a lot of you guys have emphasized how much this mod is grindy, so we'll do it in bits. Plus I want to get more regular machines, but here's this. This is where we're at. So we have these 4 machines to make, and I don't think I put them on my list here. Let's see. Get rid of some of this stuff. Get rid of all that. Okay. So we are looking at the steam quarry. That's one we're going to have to make. Let's do this one. Okay. And then we're going to do this one. All right. And then we're going to do this one. Okay. But what I want to do, now that I think about it, I want to make logic cables. Let's see. Do I have any? Let's see. Logic cables. I have 37. Okay. So I can't currently fly, but so what I want to do is, and I've been wanting to do this, but I figure I'd do this with you guys. And then what I'm thinking is we're going to have it come up. And I don't mind a mess of wires here. And we're going to do that. Okay. Then what we're going to do is I want to make another, what is this thing called here? No. All right, we'll look at this. Hold on. This is integrated dynamics, so nope. I hope if I spelled it right. There we go. What is this? Is this? Have we had this the whole time? Network has been linked. Omnidirectional connection link. Right click on it. Omnidirectional connector. Hold on. I want to find this. Hold on. This might change everything. Omnidirectional connector. Okay, let's see. Can we make this? How do we get this? How do we make this? How do we get this juice? Oh, damn rabbit holes. How do we get these? This is from, oh, that's why we don't have it. Okay, back to what we were doing. I thought it was weird that, all right. We want a, no, we don't want that. Why can I not see what this thing is? All right, I'm hopefully not going to regret this. This is a storage terminal. Thank you. Why I wasn't able to see that. Let's see. Storage. Oh, why is this not? Uh-oh. Did I break this? Oh, no. What did I do? Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. Hold on. But we want... Why can't we... Where's... Both. Where's the crafting part of this? Oh, there we go. Okay, hold on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, let's try that again. So, storage terminal. Is this... No. There we go. Terminal. Whew. All right. This guy. We need to make this. Oh, damn it. Okay. All right, we're going to do this. Sorry, we are skewing off. We are going down a rabbit hole. First of all, let's get all of this stuff. All right. Do I have another? I don't think I have the stuff in here. All right, so we need this guy. I don't know if I want to worry about mechanical. We need a squeezer, right? And then we were gonna need like a liquid hopper or something like that, right? Is that what we used? Something like that. Fluid hopper. There we go. A dingle hopper. Is that what we cut our hair with? All right, and then a drying basin. Oh, this is like episode like 2. All right, there's that. Here's this. Okay. And then let's go ahead and throw this up there so that we know what we're trying to get. All right, so to get this, we need the wood. All right, mineral wood. Okay, we're fine. So let's get some... The hell's it called? It's right there. All right, no, I don't want that. Give me this. Okay, and then we need a piece of glass. All right, here we go. So we put this in here, and we jump up and down on it. Maybe we will set this stuff back up. There's the juice. Here's this. Okay. All right, so that's that. What do we need for this? And that. Okay, we might be able to do this. All right, so there's that. Okay, cool. Whew. We're just going to throw the rest of this stuff all in here. All right, so there's that. And then we got to make this. What are we missing? Those. What are we missing? 1 and 2. Okay. And then one of these. And then after all of that, we have the terminal. Okay. All this was to get this up here. And boop. There we go. So now we got to do the crafting. And we got to put that boot away. We got to turn that on. And then we got to do... which one do I like? Nope. Hold on. There we go. We'll do that one. Okay, there we go. Done and done. Holy jeez. All right, so we need a steel wire mill. What are we missing? All of this stuff. So these we can make 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we need a steel machine casing, which is going to be one of these. And then we need some of these. Okay, good. We'll make that. Throw that in. And then we got to make these. Oh, yeah, this is that whole thing where we got to do the thing and the thing. All right, what is this? Bronze. Let's grab this. We still have to head back downstairs for this, and that's fine. All right. Get our hammer, and then we were going to need some of these. Okay, and then we were also going to need some of these. Okay, some of these. If I make a bunch of this stuff, then maybe we don't need to come back here so often, right? Just going to make a whole bunch of stuff. Or that much. That's fine. And the hammer's about to break. Forgot about that. All right, here we go. And back up. All right. So we'll throw all of this in here and then see what we can make. All right. So to make these, it's that. Perfect. And then we'd make, there's one. Damn it. All right. And how do we make this? There's that. And then another 4 of these. And then this. And then we have a wire mill. Yay. All right. We're going to stick this bad boy here. Do we have any more of the fluid pipes? Let's look in the system. Fluid pipes. That's this guy here. They're pretty easy to make. That's why we use them. All right. Boom. There we go. He is filling up. Awesome. All right. So there's one that is off of our list. There we go. Next up, the steel unpacker. All right. Well, let's get in on it. I'm not a big fan of the steel unpackers from Green Bay. Little known football team. Steel Packers. All right. Here we go. There is that. This one seems considerably easier. There's that. And now we have a steel unpacker. We'll do that. And then we'll hook it up. Maybe this will be all steam machines and we'll put the electronic machine somewhere else. That seems like a good idea. All right, so that was easy. Now, real quick, are we not getting these? Sometimes these things are a little goofy. There they go. What do you know? All right, let's put that back down as we wasted all that stuff. All right, what did we get? Let's see what we got. Let's see what goodies we got. And copper wire. That's it. That's all we got. Okay, and now we need to make a steel alloy smelter. Okay. So, Invar. All right, well, let's make this real quick. I would make more, but this is so slow. It bothers me. All right, and then one of these. There we go. And then here's this. There's that. Can we make some more of these? Nope. I don't know if we... Oh, because they're different colors. God, I hate that. Fluid pipe. Thank you. How do I make this? Recipe. There. Thank you. These seem elaborate. We didn't make them before. All right, copper. Ah, damn it. All right, we're fine. Oh, wait, maybe. Can we get lucky? Can we get lucky? Boom and boom. And then 1 and 2. Okay. And there we go. We got 16 of them. All right. So what are we missing? We're missing this guy, which we've done before. There's just that and that. But do we have Invar? Let's see. We don't, maybe. Let's go see what we need to do here. All right. Now, these are not very well organized. Electrum, graphite, solarium, hop graphite, energized steel, constantan, conductive alloy, cyanide, enderium, heavy, ironwood seeds, refined glowstone. Okay. Crimson iron seeds, gold seeds, nickel seeds, platinum seeds, netherite seeds, bronze, brass, redstone, copper, come on, energetic alloy, osmium, uranium, zinc, tin, lead, silver, copper, aluminum. Damn it. All right. So Invar, I was really hoping, and see, this is why, because it needs 9. Yeah. All right. How do we make this? It is made with nickel and iron. We can do that real quick, and I will have the seed next week. All right. Let's get some nickel. All right. And some iron. All right. Let's go up here and cook this stuff up. All right. There's that and that. And we're going to let that one sit. While we're letting that one sit, we're going to make all the parts to this guy, but we're not going to make this guy. So there's that. We need 13 of these, a bunch of these, one of these. Oh, this is another multi-block. Okay. And this. All right, let's see what we can craft. So we need, and of these, we need one of everything except for these. Okay. So let's go ahead and make 6 of these real quick, maybe. I'm going to have to make a new hammer. Damn it. All right. Let's make a bunch of these. We're going to make a diamond one so it lasts longer. I could make a netherite one. Oh, that was all of our diamonds that we had in there. Okay, that's fine. Nope. Nope. Yep. All right. And there's 1, 2. Damn it. Okay. Oh, I'm having a bad time. But we have our Invar now. So let's do this real quick. Let's go ahead. Because I mostly want to get this machine done, and then we can kind of see where we go from there. All right. 1, 2, 3. Was it 4? Yeah. All right. Now we have our steel alloy smelter. There's that. Give it some more steam. I kind of dig the steam pull aspect of it. Just because this fella is full, and this guy is still doing a great job. So it's running all. I mean, these machines aren't all running at the same time, but all right. So you know what? There probably is. You know what? Did I get the quest for this? Of course not. Give me this. Just wait a second. There. All right. We got 1 Invar ingot. Thanks. Or 5. There's that. There's that. We should probably use these. So basically and this one we still need to do, but maybe we can get some of this. So dire wire. Using the newly constructed wire mill, we can now make wires and fine wires. So that's copper wire. So this is made in here. So we have to put the plates in. Okay. And then this is made in there. Okay. So let's get that wire I just put away. Wire. All right, so we'll do like 2 of them in here. So we just do that. Oh, it's pretty quick. Not too bad. Oh, all right. Well, there we go. It gives us quite a bit of them. All right, there's that. Notice it. Thank you. And then rubber and circuit boards. Production of rubber for your move into the electric age is trivial. Automating it is the earliest will take you further than you believe. What? All right. So rubber sheets are in the mixer, and it's synthetic oil and paper. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Synthetic oil. Where's the mixer? Which one of these things is the mixer? There it is. Okay. So there's that. All right. And then we need paper. This is neat. People said this is grindy, but I'm kind of digging it. All right. I don't know how much we get out of one bucket. Oh, we get 10. Well, that's not too bad. Let's get some more paper then. Right? Or no, more than 10. Oh, it's 2 per, so we're going to get 20. Okay. I'll take it. Awesome. There's that. And then analog circuit board. Just a copper plate in between. God, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. All right. So let's look up copper plates. Now, real quick, I want to see something. So recipe on this, we do it that way. What is the steam? None of these right there. The compressor. That guy. Okay, so that's how we can do it. So we can do it like that. All right, but for now, there's that. Boom and boom. And now we have this analog circuit board. Count it. Thank you. Give me things. Nothing. All right, and then finally, a circuit will require some of these basic components to function. Ooh, that was close. Automating parts of these will be useful in the future. So resistor. Okay, what is that? Coal dust. All right. And a capacitor. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm weirdly going to stop it there. 1, because we're at the end of the episode. 2, I think I'm going to spend a little bit of time on this pack. And I'm going to make a bunch of stuff. First of all, I'm going to get invar seeds. So that's a given. And I'm going to keep working on seeds. But I'm going to work with some of this stuff to try and get it. Also, I want to try and go get the oil, which I guess we just, let's see. Let's look this up. Oil. Synthetic oil we get by cooking down raw synthetic oil that we get by putting water and carbon dust. Oh, 200 mil. Okay. Or coke dust. Carbon dust. Is that just the packer? Okay. Okay. So I can just make it synthetic. Of course I can make it. Damn it, I hate when I'm dumb. All right, guys, there we go. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, click that bell, leave a comment, share on social media. All that stuff is free and helpful and fun. And yes, the Patreon just keep giving me stuff that I don't need. Anyways, I kind of wanted to. And yeah, if you guys want to take it to the next level and show your support, you can do that by becoming a Patreon. Check out the Patreon link, get access to this server, plus all of our other Minecraft servers. Hang out in our Discord, be at our Saturday streams, hang out with myself and Heather and all the other cool people. And yeah, we'll see you guys there. If you guys want to watch me do the off-camera work on this pack, I do this every Friday at noon Mountain Time at twitch.tv/Modi101. Just go to the link down in the description. Come hang out. And last but definitely not least, if you guys want to get your own server, head on over to Host Havoc. Use the link down below. That way they know you're coming from one of my videos. And until next time, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out. And we'll see you guys later. Bye.